Right, guys, can you see me? Can you hear me? Anyone? Anything? No. Right, guys, can you hear me? You see me? Hello? Guys? Anyone? Good, Brain, thank you. Finally, someone's given me. I've no. I'm just for some random reason Sky Sports haven't put the clock up, so I have no idea what time I'm looking at the minute. I just try to do it as quickly as I could. But Brain, I'm glad you can hear me, mate. Can you? Yeah, it's going to be buffering again because it's the second attempt. It's ridiculous. It's getting better. It's fluctuating. It's trying its best. But yeah, there's no clock. Guys, can you just reiterate to me that you can see a clock on Sky Sports? So again, so apologies for the inconsistencies here, guys. But as you say, for those who've been watching the channel for a long time, you know how bad the internet gets here. It can be absolutely abysmal, just as it is now. It really can, but it really can be poor. But am I missing something here? Anyone? There's 4 of you watching and I've asked a question and nobody's answering. Can you please help? There we go. They've now decided to put the clock up. So I wasn't that far off it, only a few seconds behind. Oh, come on. Yeah, there we go. In sync with my stream now, which is all good. So maybe, yeah, maybe it's that. Maybe that was the thing. But that's really piss poor from Sky Sports. I mean, you guys ain't paying me for this, but that really is piss poor from Sky. Not to have a clock up in any shape or form. It's slowly climbing up, slowly stabilising. So it looks like I'm going to have to use my streamer rather than the normal service from now on. The drop frame rate's a lot better than it was, which is good. A lot better. So it seems to be stabilising. Not going to be brilliant, guys, so apologies, but yeah. So anyway, I know. Let me just share this. Just share this on social media. Brain, can you do the same thing, mate, so you get more people involved? Just get some. Right, so I'm just bringing everything back up, so not literally, of course. Because that's the last thing you want to see is me regurgitating, don't you? But let's where is it? Go to page, you manage. There you go, so hopefully that's it. Yeah, it's just something odd, it's something really odd going on at the minute. And I can't explain it. The Pentac has had an attempt, but nothing doing. Oops. That's it, that's better. Yeah, so yeah, all sorted. Alright, so apologies guys, as I say, because it's not very good quality, but it's better than watching it on He's Gold, that's for sure. So I'll try and do as best as I can. So Lanzini, Socek, Lanzini, Diop, sorry, Antonio. And now Palace are in possession. Charging it through. Come on. Give Scott. Honestly, help me here. 525. Guys, what you're seeing is 14 seconds behind what is currently on. This is the annoying thing about it. This is what happens when you have a bad internet connection. It just delays and delays and delays and delays. But yeah, it's 14 seconds. You guys are 14 seconds behind me, so Christ knows what's going on here. Right, so Palace have got a free kick now. It's like Milojevic is going to, Milojevic, however you pronounce it, is going to take the free kick. Free kick taken, and it's like just wide. Seeing red lights all over the place in terms of the stream quality, so apologies, guys. One view at the minute. Lovely. Come on. It's getting worse. So no one's watching at the moment, which is totally understandable, but I'm going to keep going as much as I can. Benteke shakes, slap, and it gets easily blocked by Johnson. There it goes out for a Palace corner. First of the game, by the looks of it. But yeah, just really showing some problems in the back four once again. Johnson doing well, a little bit, still ball watching a little bit. Really is piss poor at the minute. Kick taken. It's gone out. Lanzini clears it out for a Palace throw in. Long ball clearance. Palace and then blah 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 blah. Oh no, wrong one. There you go. Let's have a look. 3 shots on target. 3 shots by Palace already. No, not that, thank you. If you don't mind. Behave. That's it. That's a throw-in taken. And that goes out for a goal kick. No, corner. Yeah, Sufel makes the corner. Or concedes the corner, I should say. Corner taken, ball in, and easily cleared by Souček by the looks of it. Yeah. Technically, class that as another shot. And now Guay over to Hughes. And then Anderson to Guay again, back to Anderson. Whoa! Connection's looking relatively stable. We're getting there, guys. We're getting there. Still poor, but it's getting better. Oh wait, so we've now got right. So Anderson on the ball again. Over to Gray. Back to Anderson. Back to Gray. Now what's going on? Now what's going on? Oh, oh, Lanzini getting fumbled there. No, Socek, sorry. Now Bowen running through the midfield. That's good. Passes it over to Johnson on the left-hand side. He's passing it, running it down. Back to Lanzini. Through to Benrahma over to... Oh! Nice try. Soufal being a little bit cheeky and it goes over. I think that's our first shot of the game, I think, isn't it? So let me just do some admin quickly while they're showing the replay. If my computer goes that quick enough, of course. I didn't think it would. So Rice. Over to Soufal. Come on. Socek. Putting it out by the looks of it. Sorry guys, it's really quick. Doing this as quickly as I can. I will be with you momentarily. For everything, just getting so more people can be aware of details. Thank you for the likes already, guys. That means a lot. Really does mean a lot because it's as you guys know, it's I don't give up is nearer the point. Johnson. Oh, Antonio. Oh. Yes! No! Ah. Beautifully cleared out the way. Really good. Really good play in general. Really good clearance, but that was so close. We can see the replay of that now. I'm counting that as two shots. Oops. Have a look at the replay here. So you've got Johnson passing the ball into the box. Beautifully passed. Antonio once. Palms out. And Lanzini with a great head. Who is it? Where are we? Come on. This camera angles are pathetic. Absolutely pathetic. And Benrahma. Yeah, because he had great header from Benrahma. Really good header from Benrahma. And now this is pissing about. Come on. Just everything not going right. So come on guys. Why are you dropping off? I'm doing my best. Lanzini with a throw in. I'll do keep it up in the meantime. I'll do more at half time. But it's good that you guys are able to probably get some things from me now. So come on, who's here? Please say it in the chat. Come on. I know a lot of you were just listening, but come on, let me know who's who, because apparently it's settled itself down now, which is all good. Which I bet if I'd have known that, I would have persevered with it. But hey ho. headed out by Soufal after the Palace throw-in. And Fabianski keeps the ball out. So just waiting for it. Okay, so interesting. Fabianski does the roll to Soufal. Sorry, Dawson, I should say. Nice little interception by Souček. Crystal Palace free kick. Diop's made a foul by the looks of it. Let's have a look. Yeah, it's not intentional in any shape or form. Diop's just tried, but yeah, he doesn't get any contact on the ball, so it's all good from that side of things. But yeah, it is Palace taking it while the replay was going on. Ayew with the attempt in, but Fabianski easily gathers. Right, so who are we? So we've got yeah, Hughes puts out for throw-in again. Cal's, well, good. We've got some people back in the chat now, which is good. Cal's asking, do you rate Palace's atmosphere? The fans always strike me as Europeans, as European, very partisan. I've never been there myself, mate, and I can't hear what's going on at the minute because it's copyright. But hello, Sheena, welcome back. It seems to be working okay now for some random reason. It's stuttering here and there, but it's better. So yeah, guys, it's a tricky one. So Kels, thanks for the question. But in general, from what I've heard of previous games, both home and away, they seem to be really good ground, really good ground. I'm just seeing the replay of the attempt now. Can I say something? What the hell's going on? No, my bloody luck, get taken down as copyright again. Lanzini over to Antonio. Ball in. Header. Just wide. Sorry, it's Ben Rama, sorry. It's great movements, Lanzini. Antonio. And then, as I say, Antonio puts the ball in. And Ben Rama climbing. I wish he'd keep his hair blonde. We can identify him better that way. So Cows, because I know what Sheena's already put in the previous attempt at the live stream. Cows, if you're still here, give us your prediction on the scoreline, because obviously we're just about halfway through. But I don't give up, guys. You know that. I don't give up. I get frustrated and angry, but I don't give up. Right, so Fabianski with a long ball, putting it out by the looks of it. No. Benrahma. React! Now Ayew's on the ball. Benrahma's trying to defend for him. Ball watching. And it goes out for another corner. So we've got 6 people watching. Thank you very much, guys, and 6 likes. Thank you. Thank you very much. I should have kept with it. I really should have kept with it. Because it is starting to sort itself out now, which is good. No stuttering, no nothing at the minute, so I'm happy with that. So apologies, guys. No? 5 people watching. Give us your score predictions. Come on. It's still in the time to do it. Just as we've got the corner. Hughes takes the corner. A little bit too far. And it gets put out. Benteke's yep. So it looks like Sufal won the header on that one, but Rice has won the header on that one, but it looked like Sufal, but he's gone out for a corner. Okay, so Milijovic once again is going to take the corner, which comes in, an easy gather for Fabianski. Carl says, always back West Ham. Got to win games like this if Europe is on the cards again next season. 1-0 West Ham. Thank you very much, mate. Much appreciated. So as we're coming up to the middle half of the game now, what's your thoughts on the first half so far, guys? I think we've done all right. To be fair, I think West Ham's playing well. Palace have got the lion's share of possession, which is no surprise because they are a very good side. But the shots attempts, we're the only team that's had the shot on target so far. So it's not bad from that point of view. Really isn't bad from that point of view. Now Dawson to Souček. Bowen just about keeps the ball, but loses it unfortunately. But Rice is in the right place at the right time. Johnson over to Benrahma. Benrahma the ball in, not a bad ball. Antonio! Yes! 1-0! Just in. Bloody hell. Whew. First goal of the game. Have it. Right, so okay, so yeah, that's yes, so happy with that. Very, very happy with that. That needs to be a little bit smaller. That's a little bit too big for the positioning. Bring it down just a little bit more. There we go. That's perfect. So beautiful ball from Benrahma. Goalie gets a touch on it as well, but yeah, it's just no stopping that. So yes, West Ham in it, guys. Yeah, very, very happy with that. Kyle says, just writing a quick summary of the first half. Thank you, mate. Vieira is very reactionary and forward-thinking. More chances for West Ham second half. Well, you're right there, mate. Just on the verge of the first half, we actually scored a goal. Just literally on this. But yeah, it's a good point. Very good point. So I get what you mean. First half for the first half is where you're coming from, or the quarter as they call it in America. Lanzini, Rice, Johnson, yeah, all right. Fake David Moyes, tactical masterclass. Johnson, back to Fabianski. We shall persevere, ladies and gentlemen. We shall persevere. Dawson. Bowen, sorry. Through to Rice. Should be passing it to... He does. Lanzini! Yes! 2-0! That is a Lanzini masterclass. Unbelievable. Lanzini, oh! Rice is the. This is exactly what I was talking about with Luke. Exactly. Hopefully he pops in. Exactly what I was talking about with Luke. The players have to be in the right place at the right time, anticipate what Rice is doing, and that's exactly what Lanzini did. See, here he is. Boom. It's exactly as I was saying. See, Luke, that's exactly what I'm talking about. And here's me, Cal says, and here's me thinking a few weeks back I wouldn't mind seeing Lanzini go. He switched it back on the past few games. He absolutely has, Cal. Absolutely. See? Luke. Fucking buzzing with that. Absolutely fucking buzzing. Loving it. I was like... Jordan, are you? Schlupp? Benteke? Fabianski Gathers. Shut up, that's not a penalty. What are they on about? Ronaldo scores that. Sky Pundits wank for a week. Absolutely agreed with you, mate. Absolutely agree. And that's what I'm talking... Again, as I said, this is what we talked about earlier today, mate. It's just fantastic. Carls will be licking his lips for the second half. I can't... Hang on. It might help me if I've actually put the second one up, wouldn't it? But, yeah, it would... No, I did have it right. But yeah, just 4 shots on target, 2 goals, 6 shots in general. Not bad in any shape or form. It's beautiful. He loves the London derby as well, for that matter. Really is good. As I said, guys, the you're 14 seconds behind what I'm saying right now, so please bear that in mind. But yes, it's superb. Absolutely superb from everybody. Really is. Dawson. Long ball. Trying to find Antonio. Gets it this time. Passes it through to Soufal. McNeil and Soufal both fighting for it, and it goes out for a goal kick. I must admit, I do like that. That is cool. That is really, really good. It's a nice little tussle. We like to see that in London derbies, don't we, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, and all of those in between. Right, so Soufal again. IU, sorry, I should say. Sheen says, I'm in front of you by 10 seconds for a change. Yeah, that's because Now TV was screwing about. Really was screwing about. Because internet is piss poor here at the minute. It really is piss poor. As you know, Sheena, from when you're looking on earlier. You guys might not notice because it's been balanced out the last 25 minutes or last 10-15 minutes, but the opening was shocking. No one could see me. It was buffering all over the time. It was taking longer and longer because of it. It's partly down to YouTube, but it's mostly down to how shit this internet is here. I mean, I'm literally lower than I was beforehand, and there's no issue with the stream at the minute. It's just, yeah. Rice. All right, so Edouard was tracking back to right back to be honest with me. See, that racist is back. Not for much longer. Toodly bye. Wanker. No, I didn't. YouTube, what are you pissing about with? I've just reported that cunt for being a racist. Why are you Because that idiot hasn't figured out it doesn't come up on the screen anymore. Use your eyes, prick. Right. Well, you can't, Sheen. You can only report a cunt, but... Oh, that was close. That was close. I've added you as a moderator, Sheen, so you can... Racist is using his account now. Johnson with a long ball. Excuse me. And now they're on the attack again with Mitchell. Hey Gabs, how you doing, mate? You alright? Happy New Year. And of course, Happy New Year to you, Sheena and Cowles. Yeah. Fat virgins, mate. Fat virgins. Very close, Benteke then. Very, very close. Oh, to be a virgin again on first. Oh, mate, my first pint. 16 years old. Nothing but froth. Wow. Awful stuff that was. Absolutely awful stuff. It's just so close. Again, if we'd have conceded that goal from Palace a few moments ago, man, that would have been not a travesty, but that would have been awful, because at the end of the day, guys, ball watching really was everyone's ball watching there, really badly ball watching. Sheena says her first beer was when she was about 3. Doesn't surprise me in any shape or form, which is why you don't drink anymore. Which is like why your liver is the way that it is. Johnson says Johnson putting lovely balls in the box today, says Luke. Yep, reinforcing what I said to you earlier, mate, about him being a potential young hammer of the season already, halfway through. Gabs, mate, you know me, I always persevere. Always persevere. Did have some issues earlier because the internet connection was terrible. It's slowly getting better now. Really is slowly but surely getting better. But yeah, unfortunately, because Jules and I broke up just after Christmas, unfortunately, so weren't able. So that's the reason why. Otherwise, if she hadn't had ended it, and I spent New Year's, we wouldn't have done this. Is Johnson still on the schoolboy contract? Sure, that's why the other guy left for Watford. No, they're on professional contracts now, mate. He's on a professional as was Ngakia. You have to. If I remember correctly, the rules are that you have to be a professional, even if you're a junior coming through, in order to do it. Luke says, I was watching the Spurs guy stream. His internet was poor as well. He's probably on BT. Same as me. Gina says, my liver is fine. It's my kidneys because of where I drink too much coffee. Well, don't bloody drink coffee then. As my mum used to say, if it hurts you, don't. 9 shots on target, apparently, Palace. Not according to what I'm looking at, but I'm not gonna argue with the football aficionados, and thank you, Sheena. That's very kind of you. Now it's updated it, but yeah. It's a shame, unfortunately, but yeah, spending New Year's last night alone wasn't easy. Hence the post I put up on Facebook. But yeah, no, it is what it is, unfortunately. No. Right, so doors a bit of right, so Socek with the clearance over to Ben Rama, through to Johnson. Give up tea and coffee 18 months ago, says Luke. Rice, Johnson. So come on, Lukey boy, give us your thoughts of the first half so far, mate, regardless of the goals, and same thing to Gabs as well, for that matter, mate. Let us know your thoughts on that. Ben Rama, Johnson. Well. Thank you, Sheena. I know that. I appreciate that. Thank you. So, do you know what? I might be leaping the gun here a little bit, or jumping the gun, I should say, here a little bit. But Johnson's controlled Ayew pretty well in this game. He really has. I'm impressed. Jordan Ayew's not an easy character to get hold of in that sense. But yeah, he's done all right. He's done well. He's doing well, that kid. He really is. Luke says slow start, panicking possession, calm down after the goal. Absolutely. Totally agree with you, mate. Totally agree with you. And once again, Luke, thank you very much. Oh, I didn't actually say once again. Thank you very much for your what you were saying about the live streams today, mate. That early today, that was very very kind of you. I know you did that in your video of the Southampton game as well, where you were talking about how much I've helped you with the channel, which is true, because your sound, guys, for those that watch Three Hammers, their sound quality wouldn't be, well, Luke's sound quality wouldn't be as good as it is if it wasn't for me, because I sent him a microphone in the summer because I'm so pissed off of not hearing him properly. And Luke's too tight to dip into his own bloody wallet. So that's 4 London beers you owe me, sunshine. But no, but all jokes aside, I do appreciate it, mate. I really do appreciate your help, because it's great fun having it's great fun having conversations with you. And Luke says, I consider you my best pal on YouTube. Ah, oh, YouTube friends. Hang on, shush, corner. Corner coming in from Bowen as always. Corner in. Dawson over to Lanzini, over to Bowen. Ball in, ball out. Shake it all about. Carl says, 4 London beers, I'd rather put a deposit down on a house, thanks. Well, Luke owes me a few jars after giving him a microphone, which I've noticed he's conveniently not commented on. Not the Black Lion, I hope, £6 a pint fucking joke. It is, mate. All pubs are like that nowadays. Unfortunately. Even a pub I used to go into where we were paying like £3 something just before COVID is now six quid a pint. Ridiculous. With the exception of obviously, of course, the Weatherspoons are what prices should be. Oh, Antonio? Nope. Over to Rice. And apparently Antonio was offside anyway. See, this is the catch-22 of it, guys. Right? This is genuinely the catch-22. People are drinking more and more at home, so they're not going to the pubs and not watching movies online, rather than not going to the cinema at the minute. So the prices are going up because they have to cover their overhands. Luke says, I only drink in working man's clubs now. Yeah. Close to 40, mate. Yeah, it starts happening. Rice with a great clearance, but can't control it. Back pass to Fabianski, who clears the ball long. Even the supporters club's like six quid a point, which is not bad, to be fair. It's not bad. So anyway. Oh dear, that is easily cleared, but unfortunately over to Jordan Ayew. To Slap. Benteke, and a great shot from Benteke, to be fair, but Fabianski read it absolutely perfectly. Beautifully read. Cal says, they basically give beer away for free when my dad was younger. Now you need a payment plan for a few beers. It is, mate. It's fucking stupid. It really is stupid. It's a nice ball in, but bang, great. Again, watching the ball. Again, watching the ball go straight at the goalkeeper. Just come on, West Ham. Wake up. Wake up. Start defending. Luke, again, this is what I'm talking about, defending. I mean, even Johnson's like, woohoo, that was close. But that's what I'm talking about. It's just people. Defense needs to wake up. Luke says, so gutted Spurs won. However, they do have Arsenal, Chelsea, City in their next 4. Well, the way things are going at the moment, mate. The way things are going. Could be very tasty in the next couple of weeks. Could be very, very tasty. Gab says, Red Line in Carnaby Street, she'll charge as little as $2.50 for a taddy. I believe it's a Sam Smith pub. Yeah, agreed. The pub I was talking about, the 100% profit on their pints, is a Sam Smith pub as well. Literally, you could buy like £3 something for a pint, and now it's £6 something. It's ridiculous. Ayew still being blocked by Johnson. Nice clearance from Diop. Back to Ayew. Benrahma holding his ground, but giving the slip. Ball in, and easily cleared by Soufal. And now Palace are back to the centre circle with possession. Anderson. Palace are pushing everybody forward. But I love the red. Gabs, mate, I used to be in Carnaby Street a lot. I used to work there. Well, just one of the roads, just Ganton Street, 20 years ago. I used to work there. Well, 15 years ago, I should say now. But first stopped there 21 years ago. You want to support a local. You want to support a local, but at £6 a pint, there's really only so much the plastic can handle. Exactly, mate. Especially when you're not on a good wage. And I certainly ain't. I'm getting back a third every year of what I fork out for this. I'm so glad I've got a good paying job. It's not a brilliant paying job, but it's a good paying job. Hughes now going for goal. And was that a save by Fabianski? It looks like it was. Let's have a look at the replay. So guys, what do you reckon for the extra time? 2 minutes? No, completely off target. 2 minutes for extra time. Yeah. I reckon 2 minutes myself. Sheena reckons 3. What's everyone else thinking? Oh, Bowen. Clear run. Oh, good tackle. Good tackle. To be fair, that is a good tackle by Anderson. Very, very good tackle. I think Bowen could have shot then, to be honest with you. But he wanted an easy tap in by the looks of him. But yeah, that's a good tackle. And now they're on the attack with Ayew in the centre circle. To Milojevic. Exactly, Luke. Release the shot, Owen. Exactly what you were saying earlier. Exactly, mate. I'm telling you, mate. So it is 2 minutes. I thought it would be. So Ward over to Ayew. Putting it over to Edouard, I think it is. No, that's Gouet. And now Edouard. I can never pronounce that guy's name properly. Anderson. Over to Ward, very high up, but straight at Fabianski. See, look. See how the saying goes, mate? Not just a pretty face, eh? I know me shit. What do we know, eh? Two blokes talk bollocks for an hour. I know me stuff, man. I know me stuff. But all jokes aside, it is glaringly obvious that's where he needs to. That's where he needs to improve his game, and that's where I don't think the Liverpool thing is going to happen. I really don't. I can't see it. Really can't see it from him, from them, because at the end of the day, guys, as I say, he needs to sort his finishing out, and Liverpool can't to a degree can't afford to wait for players to be able to do that. They need them to do it now, whereas we can, you know, because we're not in a push. That was a good header from Bowen to keep the ball back. To be fair, just look at the replay of it. I wouldn't say that was handball. I wouldn't. That's ball to hand rather than hand to ball. But what's going to happen? I mean, nobody knows what handball is anymore, because he's coming down and his arms are going down, but we'd be screaming for it at the other end if it was the other way round. The arm's outstretched, but it is in the natural position because he's coming down as his arms are coming down. But I can see why they would give it if they would. Let's have a look at this. Let's have a look at it again. I mean, I love this header back from Bowen. So the controversy of VAR continues today. What it should be used for, what it shouldn't be used for, what is right, what is wrong. He's looking at the telly. What's he doing? What's he doing? What's his decision? He doesn't look certain. He doesn't look certain. He's talking to him. He doesn't look certain. I mean, also for that matter, this was supposed to be Michael Oliver, so obviously he might have pulled out. Yeah, it's giving it. It's giving it. Because he was talking to Stockley Park. I don't think he's completely certain. So who's going to take the penalty for us, guys? Let Dawson have it, says Luke. You could say, from one point of view, it's a wrong. A previous wrong has been made right there, but. There's a different. This is the thing. The ball bounces down. He's jumping down. It's travelling towards him, so it's ball to hand. He's not putting his arm into that, but I know the live scores is just spoilt it, but I'm going to ignore it for a second. See how well he takes this. Oh, it's a great penalty. Great penalty. Fantastic. 3-0. Controversial from one point of view. But there we go. Brilliant penalty from him. Really good penalty from him. What are we doing at? 50 minutes. Yeah, so great to see he's on the score sheet once again. Luke, honestly, mate, I genuinely feel like we spoke about most of this half earlier today. Well, honestly, Luke, we predicted most of this to a degree. We didn't predict 3-0 or whatever, But right, that's the first half over and done with. Overall, taking my own infurious issues I had overall, very, very happy with that performance. Very, very happy with that performance. Nice to see Lanzini get a brace. He's needed it for a while. But as I do genuinely think that a lot of people will class that as a controversial penalty. I really, really do. But at the same point, who gives a fuck? We need the points at the minute. We really, really need the points. So yeah, let's listen to some tunes. See you in a bit.
what you're putting in. All your hopes and efforts are all in vain. Who will pick you up when you've lost everything? Does it all become for granted with a wedding ring? Oh, there must be more. There must be another way. There must be conscience. Different things in different ways. There must be love. There must be a reason, and a little bit of faith has must be conscious. Different things in different ways. There must be more to the reason why we do it all for love. There must be more for a reason, and a little bit of faith has got to come my way. Has got to come my has got to come my way.
scored yet. Whoa. Right, rather than letting that another tune roll in, I thought I'd talk to you guys now because it looks like the second half is about to kick off any second now. So one thing I do want to know, really, thank you, Sheena. One thing I really want to know is what on earth was, oh God, Masuaku. What was Moyes going like that to Souček about? That'd be interesting. So please be for Benrahma. Please be for Benrahma. Please be for Benrahma. No. Oh dear. Looks like Johnson's come off and Masuaku's come on. Yeah, he's been rested. Oh dear, Luke, you still here, mate? Because we were talking about this earlier, and he said, and I quote, "If Masuaku's in the starting 11, that's it. We've lost it. We're three goals up with 45 minutes to play. Can we keep this lead with Masuaku involved?" But fortune favours the bold, ladies and gentlemen. So second half has now kicked off. So hopefully we'll be all right. Hopefully. It's already gone out. Now I've gone for a more slightly higher definition version of the stream I was watching beforehand. So I may be a little bit further behind you guys. So apologies for that. But yeah, it's good to see that the Sky Sports people are spot on. Because I clicked at the time the game actually kicked off and I'm 2 seconds ahead of Sky. So guys, if anyone from Sky Sports is watching, contact me on Twitter, because whoever's in charge of your scoreboard, yeah, took 2.5 minutes to put it up on the screen and is 2 seconds behind at the start of the second half. That's a sackable offence as far as I'm concerned when you're dealing with millions of people watching your content. Me, with about the 20 in total, you can get away with, but millions of people paying you to have reliable to have a reliable scoreboard up, which is a piece of piss. If I can do it sitting at home with a fucking useless PC in comparison to the editing system that Sky uses, it's not that difficult to do. It really isn't difficult. If I can do it, that Herbert can do it. Sack him, point me, 40 grand a year, thank you very much, boom. Living in a dream world. Anyway, so Diop back to Fabianski. Looks like we're playing with just a back two with both with both Soufal and Masuaku as like full attacking wing backs by the looks of things. Anyway, Hughes to Milivojevic, I think that is. Guessing Luke isn't here. Anderson through to Hughes. Guay back to Anderson. Edouard, and it rolls through to Fabianski to quite easily. Daisy cutter, as it is known in the cricket circles. Now, I'm getting better and better kilobytes a second, guys, or megs a second. It's getting, but it's not stabilizing at the level it should do. But it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter, because at least you guys can. At least we've been able to watch the majority of the first half together, so it's all been good. It's all been good. Just lesson learnt. So cancelling now TV and cancelling BT. There's no point. There's no point me having no streaming service if it just screws the stream up when I do it. It's better having this than the Android box. Diop, Masuaku. In fact, I'll do that after we finish this broadcast. There's no point me having it. I only do it for football and Formula 1. That's it. It's not worth it. Not the best of attempts from Mitchell there. Not the best of their left back. But at least he's having a crack. Do you know what I mean? At least he's having a crack. So guys, if you're new to the channel, because we've had quite a couple of new people in here, if you're already still here, then by all means please do hit the subscribe button, because we're stuck at 2016 subscribers at the minute, which is great, fantastic, of course. You know, it was great to go into the new year with well over 2,000, but here we go. Milojevic going to take the corner. Headed out. Rich, well, hello mate, nice of you to join us. Turn up. Brain, hello mate, welcome back. Emma's doing very well. Happy New Year to you both as well, for that matter. Sorry Brain, I couldn't say it earlier, mate. I'm getting frustrated with the stream. Hughes with the corner. Not a bad ball to be fair, but easily gathered by Masuaku to be fair. Hughes, are you? See, I can see things better now. He says he just doesn't recognise that player, but passes back to Mitchell instead. Still hungover. If you find, nice to see you found your way between Chigwell and Loughton now, mate. Sorry, mate. I'm not gonna let that slide for a long time. That was fucking hysterical. It's the most simplest route to do. Anderson. Ward. Back to Anderson. Over to Guay. Still Guay. Over through to Benteke. He passes it over to the right hand side for Ayew to gather. Ball in. Oh, that was close. Slup, but Diop easily gathers. And Benrahma can't get there in time, and it goes out for Palace throw-in. So yeah, I mean Dawson's not done too bad. Luke, if you're still with us, mate, looks like we may get that clean sheet after all. But Anderson even. Schlupp gets intercepted. Lanzini passes to no one. Rice was a little bit late. But Hughes on the counter attack now as it stands. Looks like Lanzini is down, and the ball goes over from who is that? Who are you? Edouard, I think that is. Yeah, Lanzini, Benrahma down, I should say, not Lanzini. Yeah, not the best of things, not the best. Actually, does that need to be a little bit further over? I think it might. Yeah, that looks better. Yeah, that's better. Be nice to see a fourth goal, says Rich. Brain says he's hungover as well. Well, he's a wuss. Yeah, wuss. Sorry, mate. You're only a point above us, mate. But to be fair to Brain, he doesn't brag. He doesn't brag. No, hang on a minute. Actually, we should be. What? That don't look right. Hang on, let me just double check something. That don't look right. Let's check the table, because that doesn't look right. Because Arsenal lost today and we were 4 points behind him, and apparently we're only 3. Don't think the table's been updated correctly. Premier League table. We should be in 5th now, but none of the tables are reflecting it. God, what is wrong with the sports world? You lot of lazy fucking bastards. Honestly. Jesus. We've got the same team as last year playing this year. That tends to happen, Rich. So unbeaten against Palace as it stands this season. 1 point behind on 34 points. Exactly, mate. Thank you, Harvey. But yeah, the tables aren't being updated properly for some random reason. Yeah, we should be. Yeah, we should be 1 point. We should be above. We should be back to 5th. Brain says Spurs was a dull game. It's Watford, man. Gab says, I woke up in sitting position on the sofa this morning with a can of lager in my hand. Hopefully I won't go to sleep like that tonight. Lightweight. Lightweight. Oh, nice idea from Lanzini there. Really nice idea, but just didn't happen. Obviously, BBC's up to date. I'm using the BBC, and it's not. It currently says we're on 32 points. But maybe because I haven't refreshed it, so that might have something to do with it. Whoopsie! User error. Have they updated it now? Let's have a look. Tables. Hello? Tables. Thank you. Yeah, there we go. They've updated it now. Yeah, I went literally just typed it into Sky and it was, yeah, so Sky's being lazy. 2 people being lazy at Sky today. Google's better than BBC. Sheena says happy at the moment that we took 5th place back. The heat is on. The heat is on. Plus 12 goal difference as it stands at the minute. It's mental, isn't it? Mental. January plus 12. Oh, that was close. But Edouard couldn't convert then. Could have got one back then. They really, really could have done. But great from it's a great ball from Ayew to get it up to Eduardo. So the long ball as it always is. Ayew ball, not enough pace on it. Dawson didn't get there in time. He's got to do better, Dawson. He has to do. Soufal. Sorry, I should say. Well, both of them, Soufal and Dawson, should be doing better with that. Really should be doing better with that. But we got lucky. But they're not the fastest of players. That's the problem. But it is all Palace at the minute, as we all kind of thought it would have been. It goes in through in a minute. Beautiful challenge from Diop then, by the looks of things. But Edouard get tripped by Masuaku, but he gets the ball. Which is going to visit Hammer's old ground this month. A little bit difficult, mate. A little bit difficult. It doesn't exist anymore. It's a block of flats. Well, 2 blocks of flats, actually. So he might struggle a little bit with that fella. I know what you mean. You're going to go down a Green Street. Right, so Diop. Back to Fabianski. Long ball. Finds Soufal. Hello, Rick. Welcome back. Hope you're right. Happy New Year to you, mate, as well. Ball in from Soufal. And Guaidi covers. Gab says, funny that as far as it stands, we haven't actually achieved anything yet. Still, everyone of us is a happy Hammer. Gotta love this club. Well, Gabs, what exactly do you say about the fact we haven't achieved anything? We have achieved a shitload. Yeah? We've progressed the furthest in the Europa League for the first time in close to 20 years. We're not fighting in relegation anymore, by the looks of things. I've got to disagree with you, mate. We've achieved a shitload. All right, we might not have won a cup, but if you understand football, I'm not saying you don't, but if you understand football, there's more to football than cups. There really is more to. It'd be nice. We haven't won a cup since the day I was born. Literally, the day I was born. But yeah, we're not a glory hunting club yet, mate. We've got to steady the ship in terms of the squad, and then push on for cups. But we've got the FA Cup in 8 days' time. Which reminds me, I need to phone the club to make sure they've actually got my ticket, because they took the 15 quid out of my account but didn't send me an email to confirm the everything. Rich says yes. Rick says Happy New Year, mate. Hope you had a good one. I did, but I didn't. I didn't because I was on my own because me and Jules broke up on Tuesday. Sadly, I was on my own for that. But good thing good from that point of view. Good thing that it did, because I'm here. We're doing this. Exactly, Harvey. Best period we've had for years. Agreed. And Rick says, yeah, we have. West Ham are massive everywhere we go. Brain says, even Brain saying it. The point is West Ham are feared now. Exactly right, mate. To be honest with you guys, I hate to agree with these pundits, but I've got to agree with them. We are dealing with Palace comfortably when we couldn't at the start of the season at home. Tufal puts it out, I think. Yeah, back in the crowd. I may do, Rick. I may do. You never know, mate, but thank you. It was a shame. It's a real shame. But that's my life, unfortunately. Such is life. Gab says, yeah, true, but if you look at our season, it can go either way. Every football clubs can go either way. Just saying, how good does it feel to be hovering around 5th and solid Cups run? Well, Cups run. Well, yeah. But the season's not over yet, mate. I know what you're saying. But don't get carried away. I've been saying it all season. The last 2 seasons, for that matter. Don't get carried away. When things matter is when it's towards the end of the season. I don't give a shit if we finish in the top 10. I'm happy with that. And a lot of the fan base will be. Because as I said, people misunderstood what David Moyes said when he said that he wants to challenge the top 4 teams. Didn't say he wanted to challenge them for top 4. He said he wanted to challenge the teams. And what he means by that is the fact that he wants to challenge them because he wants to see if we are good enough to get there eventually. That's how I interpret it anyway. He'd never, and even with an interview that Moyes did after the Watford game when they're talking about top four, and said, "Well, we're not talking about it. You guys are." So this is what I'm talking about. This is the parity and the clarity and the perspective that I said last year, that the club literally last year, that the fan base needs to have. Mateta who's Mateta come on for? He was on the bench. Milijovic, okay. That's the point. That's the point. Oh great, now my stream's buggers up. Rich says if we finished in top 5, it'd be nice. It would be absolutely beautiful, mate. It really, really would. But this is the point. This is what people don't see. Oh shit! Whoopsie! Dropped out of that. Get back to as soon as possible. Come on, if you're ready. But that's the whole. That's exactly the whole point. Is the fact that people need to relax, understand what's being said, understand what the conversations are all about. Not just, people are acting like the season's over now. I don't give a shit if we're top 10. Don't care about it. I'm more concerned with us dropping out of the top 10 because we never can do. Ooh, hey, back to normal. Sweet, yeah. Gotta love an Ethernet connection up to your router. Right, so haven't missed anything, and now it buffers again. So I've got to come out and back in again. Boom. Bum, 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 bum. No, I don't want to search. What are you doing? No. Oh. Excuse me, guys. Temporary setback. Rick says chat a bit later. A latte. Enjoy the rest of the game. Hopefully will do once my Android box stops updating itself. But yeah, it is. It's mental that we're in this position. And yet people are talking already like we've been in this position for 4 or 5 seasons. 2 seasons ago, literally 2 years ago, we were trying not to get relegated. Short memories. Apologies, guys, for not being able to talk about the game because one part of my streaming service is updating itself. So once that's done, we'll come straight back into the game. Hoping that we're not missing much. Come on. I can get around it. So big plans for the channel this year. Hopefully by the start of next season I'll have my own place, so I won't have to be dicking about like this all the time. I'll be able to, because as you guys know, I've been house sharing for the last three years, and yeah, where are we? So hopefully I'll be able to get some. I could be able to get some more. We get a much more reliable internet connection and be able to do things without having to worry about it. Without having to. Oh! Hang on. Okay. Right. Let's jump forward a few seconds, shall we? Just to catch up. There you go. Yeah, cool, sweet. But yeah, perspective in a nutshell. That's what everybody needs. And that's including the fan base. That's including the media as well, for that matter. But just enjoy it. Just enjoy it. Enjoy the ride. People like me and Luke and Gonzo and Gio and Nicky and Scott and all the rest of us, we can pick it. We can pick it to pieces. But this is the best we've ever seen in living. Well, pretty much almost since the Premier League started. Bowen, Lanzini, back to Bowen, who almost didn't know about it. Lanzini again. Long ball from Lanzini trying to find Masuaku, and he does. Passes it over to Benrahma, I think that may be. Yep. You can tell by the way he's pissing about. Masuaku with the ball in. Very well cleared by Guaita then. Very well cleared. He's trying to do a Chelsea again, isn't he? He really is. Antonio! Ooh, just wide. Just wide. Great one touch. It's just, yeah. I mean, the keeper's all over that, but yeah, very good attempt from him. Very good attempt, but just wish it was on target like it usually is with him. Mitchell. Gab says, we have an appetite for silverware as a club, and yeah, dropping out of the top 10 would be disappointing, but as you said, we would be back to our natural state of being. Exactly. We have got so much to look forward to over the next 4 months, 4 and a bit months. We really do. Well, 5 and a bit months, I should say, and Edouard's just off target. Unbelievable amount of good things available to us. And of course, cup run's not out of the equation yet in any shape or form. We're in 2, technically. FA Cup, and Europa. Right, so who's coming on? Right, this looks like oh no. There you go. Looks like Elise is going to be coming on. But I have to admit, says Gabs, we do deserve a trophy with the way and style of playing football we are playing right now. I wouldn't say deserve it, but it'd be nice. It'd be a nicety, mate. I think that's more nearer the point you're going to. It'd be a nicety. I mean, yes, we deserve some form of recognition in the hard work that David Moyes and everybody else has put in over the last couple of seasons. Yeah, from that side of it, yes, agreed 100%. But hard work doesn't equal a cup. Watching the Arsenal Man City game today, Arsenal were clearly the better side. Cheating in a few things, but were clearly the better side. And got no points out of it. It's the way it goes. So Benteke is coming off and Elise is coming on. So guys, as we're coming up to the 70th minute, would you make any substitutions for West Ham? And to confirm, the substitutes are Areola, Yarmolenko, Vlasic, Noble, Fredericks, Kral, Okoflex and Elise. I wouldn't mind having Elise have a run out, to be fair. Really wouldn't mind it. Maybe Michael Oliver's got COVID, which is why he's sat out for this game. But to be fair, Darren England's done better. He's done better than he did against Watford. Rice to Antonio, but loses the ball. Bowen chasing it down, but Hughes comes out with the ball. Oh, nice clearance from Dawson, but only fires away. Hughes. Sheen says, I think we're doing good. We are. Gab says, get Fredericks a run would be good after the injury. I'll be very surprised, mate, if he's still at the club by February. I'll be very surprised. Sue Fowler just about keeps the ball out. Keeps the ball in, sorry, I should say. And now it's over to Mitchell. Jordan Ayew. I don't know why he's got the J on there. His brother's not at the club. Anyway, Gray again. Mitchell. Anderson in the centre circle. Hughes. Back to Anderson. Long ball, trying to find Elise, I think, or Jordan, are you? No, it is Elise. It is Elise. So Palace looks like Palace has gone to that. Yes, what I thought that I reckon they've probably gone to a 4-2-3-1 or something like that. Because as I said in the preview, they Vieira tried that in the Villa game 4-3-3, failed. He's done it again today, failed. Do your own. You use what your club works with. 4-2-3-1 has been the formation for Palace for all but the last 2 home games. And every time they've done the 4-3-3, this time included, as it stands at the minute with 20 minutes to go, they're losing. They lost against Villa and they're losing today. Stick with what works, Patrick. Honestly. Brain says, the way City are playing the last couple of games looks like Pep's putting them on energy saving mode but still getting points. That is the sign of a very good side. A team that will... Hang on a second. Hang on. I need to sort something out on the lighting. Hang on 2 seconds. That's it. That's better. Yeah. A team can... Oh, Vlasic is coming on. Wait for Benrahma. Come on, Nicky. Get us a goal. Make it 2-2. But yeah, a sign of a good side will play badly and still get points. That's the point I was making earlier when I was saying about Arsenal. But yeah, so guys, what other substitutions would you make if needed? Because we've made 2 already, so we've got 1 more. Would you make 1 more, or just leave it for the next 20 minutes? Let us know your thoughts on this. So Benrahma's going to be pretty much jetting off to the Africa Cup of Nations. Lanzini after this game. Souček, Diop, Vlasic, back to Masuaku. It doesn't work. You see, the only problem is Vlasic needs to be centred, shouldn't be out on the wing. But you can't put Lanzini out for exactly the same reason, which again, Luke and I talked about earlier today. So happy you got his goal at Watford. So happy. So come on, guys. There's currently 6 people watching. So come on, guys, give us your thoughts. Would you make 1 more substitution, or just leave it out for the next couple of games, next 20 odd minutes? Mitchell being hunted down very heavily by Bowen, and keeps the ball well. Well done to him. Are you? Rice. Lanzini, Rice, Harvey says as is. Anyone else? Soufal, over to Bowen, back through to Lanzini, over to Soufal again, and it goes out for a... So throw-in, how's that possible? How is that... Oh. Harvey says seems to be working. It certainly does, mate. 3-0 up. I'd say it's working quite well, wouldn't you? Right, so Pad's still in possession with Gray with the long ball, trying to find Jordan Ayew. Sorry, Mitchell, I should say. Back to Mitchell from Shrep. Hughes. Yeah, buffering problems again, guys. 3-goal advantage, make changes. What can go wrong? How hard can it be? Mitchell. Ayew. Hughes. Schlupp. Ayew. Hughes. Mitchell. Ball in. And goes wide from Mateta. No idea how you pronounce that guy's name. Mateta. Let's call the whole thing off. Mm-hmm. Yeah, just trying to break through. But it works nonetheless. It's probably not the best of picture quality, but fuck it. So it looks like Palace are making their third and final change. So Hughes is coming off, and Riederwald. Hughes has been brilliant for Palace. I'm not gonna lie. He's been brilliant. He really has played very well for him. Really has. I think he's probably been one of the better players out there, to be honest with you, from Palace's point of view. He's played absolutely brilliantly. Right, so Blasic is making a run. Nobody there. Passed it behind Antonio, but Antonio saying thank you for the try. Dawson's fouled Mitchell, but it's just been deemed as a foul. Nothing as intentional. Got 15 minutes left. Come on, please. Well, 14 minutes left by the time you guys get to see this, probably, but. Matthew Walker's made the most tackles out of everybody. Not bad. I'll give him his due. Wonder if Luke's going to do a post-match video. Right, so Vlasic. A little bit of an archie-party, but that's not intentional in any shape or form. Right, so only one person's talked about the subs. Come on, guys. Anyone else? Hello? Hello? Antonio not exactly awake for everything, but the way it goes sometimes, especially with him on board. I love him to bits, but he can be infuriating. I've said it many times. Schlupp over to Gray. Anderson. Whoa! Masuaku. No need for that. We're 3-0 up with 12 minutes to go, mate. Come on. We don't need that, and he's been booked as a result. No need for that in any shape or form. Really isn't any need for that at all. I mean, granted, at least makes the most of it, but there's no need for that. Giving away a needless free kick, which is about to be taken any second now. There you go, kick taken. Masuaku headers out. Elise. Ball in. Not a bad ball from Palace, to be fair, but easily dealt with by Dawson. Soufal. Keep the ball on the ground, guys. That's it, Bowen. Nice one. Can't keep it in. It goes out for throwing. Sorry, stuffing my face with chocolate. It's alright. Oh, you almost scored then, but went wide. Gone for a corner, yeah. Slight deflection, sorry, I should say. Ah! Here we go again. Pom 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 pom. Come on. Come on. Come on. No. Yeah, I'm still 2 seconds ahead, which is all good. So this is what I love about having you plug your Ethernet connection in. There's no fucking about. You come out of the stream, go back into it, and it's there in a few seconds, and bam, it's still up. It's exactly the same clock time, exactly the same. I love it. It's brilliant. You don't get that when you have like Fire Sticks and Nail Sticks and all the rest of that bollocks. You don't get that. So check. Masuaku. Obviously that corner came to nothing by the looks of it. Rice, so back to Masuaku. And now Vlasic making a run. Can he keep the ball in? I don't know. It's just fucking about again. Drop frames. There you go. Right, having it on HD's got it in the same time as me, which is all good. Rather than full HD. So this is 720p time. Gab says our dog decided she want to go for shit. Sufal, Bowen, not really doing much on it, but it's a great idea from Sufal, to be fair. Really is a great idea from him. Right, now that Palace are pissing around with possession, let's see if I can get it back to full HD and get a bit more context in on the picture and everything. So yeah, so, yeah, bang on time, right on time. Great Ocean Colour Scene song that. But yeah, Palace in possession still. Not really doing much. We don't need to. We've got 8 minutes, 8 and a bit minutes to go. No need for that. Oh, spoiler coming in. Just as it starts to buffer left, right and centre, which is always the case. Are we gonna miss it? No, not yet. Now I'm a little bit too further forward. Ball in. That's a great. To be fair, that's a great goal. That is a great goal from Palace. Very well worked. Who? Edward. So yeah, spoke too soon earlier, guys. We did not going to keep the clean sheet either. And one of my neighbours may be a Palace fan because the fireworks just gone off. But yeah, it's a shame we couldn't keep the clean sheet. But plenty of time to go. Plenty of time to go. I mean, Palace are singing the supporters, I should say, are absolutely singing out of their lungs as they always do, which is just superb. So yeah, let me just try and put now. There you go. Keep this up to date now because the stream's starting to tittle about a little bit, but doesn't matter. No, I'm not worried. I'm not worried in any shape or form. Palace have deserved that goal, to be fair. They have played well and we controlled it for the most of the time. But just in the build up to that, a little bit of slack ball watching, to be honest with you. But yeah, it's all gravy. It's all gravy, baby. So Jordan Ayew on the attack. Souček trying it. Rice trying it now. Yeah, we're defending in numbers now, trying to make sure that doesn't happen again. But here we go, Edward going straight through and Jordan Ayew with the ball over. Wouldn't have happened anyway. Devon Lindsay's obviously a Palace supporter who doesn't understand how football works, by the looks of things, or hasn't got the nous to understand how football works, should we say. Very possible, Sheena. Very possible. We're going to the HD channel. I've got to pause it a second. There you go. Devon, don't be a dick. You know exactly who Rice is. Don't be a twat. Adios. Are you? Schlupp. Now Rice is in it. Actually, it might be Lanzini. Might bring on yeah, it might go 4-3-3. Try and match it. Rice. Souček. Sufal. Bowen. Dawson. Long ball to nowhere. Right, so Gray. I mean, 37. It's just, honestly, guys, it is absolutely fucking bonkers that we've scored 37 goals. It's mad. It's mad. Edouard. Mitchell. So yep, as I predicted, Lanzini for Noble. Yep, he's going for a 4-3-2-1. I'm guessing. 4-3-2-1. Nice to see that Lanzini's been given man of the match. I can't think of anybody really. Maybe Bowen on the top of it as well, for that matter. But obviously, because he's got 2 goals, that's why Sky do it. Sky award scorers rather than efforts. But again, he's been brilliant. Really has been brilliant. So has Bowen. I can't think of anybody that other than those 2 guys. Let us know what you think on that. And of course, added time as well for that, Matt. What do you reckon for added time? I reckon it's going to be about 4 or 5 minutes. Because we've had 6 substitutions. That's 3 minutes. I reckon it's going to be, and plus all the stoppages. I reckon it's going to be at least 4. At least 4. Rick says 4. Sheena says 5. I've been tackled by Diop. So free kick coming. Elise to take it. And now it bloody buffers, doesn't it? No, it's sorted itself out. IU's not looking in any decent shape whatsoever. Let me just pause this to catch the time up, because it's been bucket dicking about again. So there's a very, very good chance I'm going to miss it. Do we miss it? Come on. Oops. Just looking at it now. Let's just get the time up to it. So. That's to be fair. I can't say it because of the streamer conveniently just decided to go. Not showing you. But yeah. Not over yet. 4 minutes as I predicted. As did Rick. Yeah, this is why I need to move out, man, because it's getting ridiculous, this streaming stuff. It's pathetic. It's much better than it is as it used to be, relying on the stupid fucking Wi-Fi, because I've got the Ethernet connection straight back into it. Gabs, what was it? Yeah, as I said, it's a free kick. Yeah, it was Elise took the free kick and it went straight into the back of the net. Yeah, we're back to West Ham, the normal West Ham. This last 15 minutes really have been. Christ. Oh, that looks like a back pass to me. Let's have a look. Where are we? Let's have a look. Oh. They've got a case. They've got a case for a back pass. They've certainly got a case for it. And goes out for a Palace free kick. I mean, to be honest with you guys, yeah, exactly, Gabs, it isn't over. But to be honest with you, Palace have played very, very well. As I said in the preview, they played some very, very good football. They have played some very good football. They have done really, really well today. They could have had more, to be honest. They really could have had more. Really could have been. Let me just update the match stats. Yeah, exactly. I mean, look at this, right? They could have had more. They really could have had 21 shots. 21 shots and only 6 on target, and we've saved. And Fabianski, to be fair, has saved 4 of them. And they could have had just, they could have an equaliser there from Matata there. Really could have had. You've seen the replay of it. Long ball through. Yeah, just so close. Exactly, Matt. Well, I wouldn't put this. I wouldn't blame him. Put this blame solely on him because it hasn't come down our right hand side. Most of it has, but not all of it. But I know what you mean, Gabs. I know what you mean. It's close. It's close. So Johnson's obviously not fit enough to do a full 90 minutes, and there we go. Full time, guys. Thank you very much, and thank you to everybody for enduring the first 10-15 minutes, which was very, very fucking stressful. But guys, thank you very, very much for your time. If you're new to the channel and you haven't already done so, then by all means, please do subscribe. We're back to 5th in the table. We've got the FA Cup game coming up on Sunday. There will be a preview for that coming up. Won't be as in depth as the Premier League, but we will still have something up. And then obviously we play Leeds at home not that far after that game as well, for that matter. But guys, thank you very, very much for your time. Enjoy the rest of your weekend. As I say, we're back to 5th. Putting the pressure back on Spurs, which is exactly what we want. In the meantime, guys, have a fantastic New Year weekend. Vieira being carded for dissent from that back pass by the looks of it. And in the meantime, guys, I'll see you very, very soon. All the best.